RPGaDay 2026, Day 18. In the slums of the city of Bridgeborough, oft are told tales of large creatures seen in the mire of the refuse piled on the edge of the city. Large wasps are seen circling the debris, and unsettling sounds of unearthly whistles are heard coming from the pungent mass. The rapid growth of a bustling town into something greater has taken its toll on the nerves and the senses of the least of its citizens. Further rumors of vibration under the very city streets and buildings on the north side of the river only serve to further rumors that inhuman forces are at play. The city mayor and aldermen refute all such notions, and application of the city coffers serves often to placate many to withdraw outlandish claims, with much strong-arming for the more determined claimants. The Death Slaad keeps its lair here, assembling knowledge and materials necessary to summon Sindom, the Lord of the Insane, one of the greatest of the Slaadi lords. Like Rugik, Sindom was a loser in a great celestial battle, but instead of being sent down to the prime material plane, was trapped in a far realm of its own. The Dragonspire Mountains, created by some of the gods as both a gateway to various planes and realms, also includes a metaphysical gate to block travel from the prime material plane into the various outer plane locations, which is what makes this area of the prime material plane a perfect resting place, as it were, for various extraplanar creatures meant to be kept from accessing the greater cosmos. The Death Slaad, using the trash heap generated by rapid expansion of the city as cover for the entrance and egress of monstrous allies to an underground lair. Originally, the Slaadi had settled in caverns near town to have access to merchants and resources for expeditions to gain the materials needed to find a way to break down barriers and to bring Sindom to the prime material plane, with the ultimate goal of using that as a power base for the cosmos at large, and to return to Limbo, where other Slaads still remain. The arrival of the star crashing to the prime material plane in this area, serving to sort of break down the barriers, have served as an opening so that the Slaad is increasing its efforts to obtain the various materials it needs for the summoning. However, the growth of the town into a city has complicated matters, as most of the Death Slaad's allies are considered to be outright monsters. Giant wasps, huge scorpions, the Sosaurus, trolls and greater trolls, the Veerbeeg. These are all creatures that can't simply blend into plain sight in a large city. So the Slaad has had to manipulate a great many things, using its own formidable abilities to help disguise its the presence of its allies in the region, as it continues to build a power base from which to unleash misery and pain on the rest of the world. It is, of course, resolute and knows that with the power of its allies, even if it is found out, it is powerful enough to survive and possibly even thrive, should the time ever come to simply physically dominate the area rather than having influence and using more subtle means to obtain its final ends. It knows that when the time comes to execute its plan, once it has everything it needs, it will have the power to circumvent any possible opposition to its goals.